Joining us now to tell us why he unlikes Facebook and its probing ways is tech guy and futurist Mark Pesky. Mark, thanks very much for joining us tonight. If there's truth to these allegations, is this behaviour ethical?
It is not ethical. These kids are basically sharing because they feel like they're in a safe space that they can share. Facebook is taking their emotions, which are honestly giving, and effectively using their emotions against them, using their emotions to wedge them into doing things that they might not want to do.
Does Facebook have form in this area?
Well, 2 years ago, Facebook was caught manipulating the feeds of people to change their emotions, putting more positive stuff in or more negative stuff in, and then watching them become happier or more depressed. And it wasn't so much that they were discovered. They actually had researchers doing it who published a paper. And when they published the paper indicating this, Facebook went, oh, yeah, sorry, folks, which is exactly what they're doing now.
Hang on. So can I just put two and two together? Does that mean that Facebook are capable of manipulating your emotion, making you more anxious, for example, and then rushing off to advertisers and saying, hey, we have a whole bunch of anxious people and your product would work really well with anxious people?
Could they do it? Yes, they absolutely could. Are they doing it? Well, we don't know. But if you connect the dots, you can see that they at least have the capacity to do it.
Mark, Facebook users voluntarily give Facebook, private information.
Yeah.
I mean, surely they must realise that this is not a sort of a private system and that none of that stuff's going to be used against them.
You'd really think that when people start to use systems that are free, when you're using something that's free, then you're the product. But that's actually the last thing we think about. We think about Facebook as the place where we share with our friends, not where we're sharing with some big piece of machine intelligence that's learning our emotional state so that it can use it against us. We don't keep that front of mind because we're just authentically expressing our experience. And maybe we really do need to start building that into our experience of Facebook.
So depressing. Used to be like cute puppies and little kittens and stuff. It's so dark and evil now.
Well, the thing is, when you have 1 billion+ people sharing on Facebook all of the time, they're giving over an enormous wealth of information about themselves. And Facebook has spent the last decade learning as much as they can about that 1 billion people. And now they're actually starting to take some of what they've learned and put it to work. And we now need to have a deep think about what's right about putting that information to work and what's not.
Do you have Facebook, Mark?
No. Quit 7 years ago, never looked back.
Do you have Facebook, Kerry?
No.
Waleed?
I've never had Facebook, no.
Peter?
I do, and this story will be on our Facebook page.
Seems like we've learned everything that we're about to learn from this. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.